Hello FlossTube, my name is Laura and welcome to my channel, Loves Rubber Stamps and Needle Crafts. Today is day 9 of Flossmas, and today we'll have the usual. We'll open my advents and then share a couple of patterns from my stash that are more on the vintage side. I just got back from taking Teddy to his vet, so he has to get allergy shots once a month. Oops, move my camera. Allergy shots, he gets Cytopoint, and then he also has to get Librela shots for arthritis. So he's 13 now, so we just got back home from that. He had a recheck on his ears because he gets ear infections frequently with his allergies, and his ears look good today, so that was good report. So he didn't have to get ear infection medicine. So now we'll just go back to putting steroids in his ears once a week to try to keep the infections at bay. And I did get Happy Mail today, so it's not very Christmassy paper, but my Moe's Sale Advent came today. So as soon as we're finished with the Colorado cross stitcher one, we will start doing the Moe's Sale Floss Advent, so to take its place, because that has 12 days in it too. So I think that's about it for life updates. I did actually get to work on my stocking, my daughter's stocking this morning for a little bit, so I'll share progress from the stocking tomorrow. And show you where I got to. So we'll just go ahead and get started. So we'll start with day 9 of the Colorado cross stitcher Advent. Oh, before I open that, I did want to show you my sweatshirt that I got off Etsy. It says, sorry for all the dog hair on here, I had to carry Teddy. It says, I'm working on my PhD, projects half done. I think that sums up my cross stitch life. So with all my whips, I'm down to, how many whips do I have now? I have 38 cross stitch whips currently, but like one of them, if I just sat down, it would literally probably take me half hour to finish it. I just need to find time to do it. I need to bring it down here, so in my craft room, so I can use my magnifier, because it's basically, I'm done with all the stitching. I just have to like whip stitch it's a little scissor fob, and I just have to whip stitch the sides together, going through the back stitch lines like you would like for a biscornu and stuff. But my stitches are pretty tight, so it's hard to see, and plus it's on like 40 count, so they're teeny tiny. So I need to use my magnifier to do that. So, and I've got 2 sides done, so literally it's just stitch up the other 2 sides and stuff it and just finish it into the zipper pull. So I just need to do it, and then I'll be down to 37. Yay! Okay, back to the Advent. Day 9 of Colorado cross stitcher. And this is a really cute little pouch from Riley Blake. Looks like a little Notions pouch. It's like vinyl. Very cute. So it's just like a zipper little pouch. It'd be good for throwing some floss in, maybe your scissors, maybe a little ornament size whip, and carry your little stitching tools. So that's really cute. It's one of those little bag bottom kind. Be Vintage vinyl zipper pouch, and this is a Lori Holt from Be in My Bonnet design. Cute. All right, and then we have day 9 of Kitten Stitcher's Advent box, and today's is from Lila's Studio. I love Lila's Studio patterns and designs, so it'll be fun to see what this is. Sealed really good. Oh, that's pretty. So it's a little Christmas design called Joy by Lila Studio. That's really pretty. All the little different motifs. This would be really pretty in like a metallic floss even. You could even change the colors. Like you could do, you know, like a really pretty blue and then have these be silver. That'd be pretty. Yep. It says this is 128 by 98 and only uses 3 colors of floss. It has a couple of DMC, and then the red is a classic Colorworks ribbon red, or it said you can use DMC. I'm sure any pretty red that you have would look nice. So very nice. All right, and then I'll just share a couple of patterns from my stash. So I thought I would share a couple of, I have a bunch of vintage stocking patterns in my stash. So I thought since I'm working on stockings this month for my stitching, I'd share some of my stocking patterns that I have in my stash. This is probably one of my favorite ones. It's from 2004 and it's from Teresa Wensler. And it's called Woodland Angel Stocking. If you know Teresa Wensler patterns, you know they're very detailed, have tons of floss colors, lots of blends where you put 2 colors of DMC together on your needle, and usually if it calls for 2 strands, you take 1 strand of one DMC color, 1 strand of another DMC color, and hold them together and thread your needle. So it's like your 2 strands are made up of 2 different colors. It also calls for some Krynics, which are metallic threads that come in little spools. I don't know if I have any. No, I do. I'll show you what a Krynic looks like. My sister Leah is new to stitching, and sometimes when I talk about things, she doesn't quite understand because she's brand new. So sometimes we forget when we're, you know, have more experience in stitching, that there are some people that are just starting out and don't know what all this stuff is. So these are what Krynics are. They're metallic flosses and they come on these spools. And these do like to fray the ends. So after you thread your needle, it's good to use shorter lengths to stitch with, because then they don't have the chance to fray quite as badly. So usually I try to keep my Krynic lengths to about 8 to 10 inches, and then you just have to rethread more frequently. But usually you only use 1 strand of Krynic. It doesn't separate. So you usually don't stitch 2 together. Even when your DMC is 2, calls for 2, usually you're still only going to use 1 strand of Krynic. So, but there's my one stocking. And then I really love this book. I think this is really cute. It's who's it from? This is from 1993, and it's Symbol of Excellence Publishers, Angela Pullen. And it's their anniversary collection, 10 years of just cross stitch Dear Santa stockings. And this booklet has 3 stockings in it. And what I think is really neat about these is that when you stitch these, it makes like a little story. So you could stitch this for one of your family members, and it shows mom decorating the tree, the stockings are hung up, the fire's going, and the little kid is writing their Dear Santa list. And then if you look at the next stocking, you can see that the list was finished. There's cookies and milk out. And then you see Santa's boots coming down the chimney. And then in the next one, you see that the cookies and the milk are gone. Santa left a note. Thanks, Santa. The stockings are filled. There's presents under the tree. And then you see that there's little magic magic fairy dust circles or something like that. And the chimney is Santa went back up. So I just think that's neat how it has the progression of the scene as it goes. So like this one, the tree's not even fully decorated. And then in this one it is. So very sweet. So I just love that it kind of progresses through the night there. So. And then I thought I'd share, I have 3 patterns here that are kind of vintage, like known kind of cartoon type characters. So the first book I have is called A Merry Mouse Christmas, and it is from Designs by Gloria and Pat. And this book is from, let's see, 1980. And the artist is actually Priscilla Hillman, who I believe she also designed Cherished Teddies, which I collected. So, but this has a lot of really cute patterns in it. So there's this one on the cover. There's this one on the back cover. Little mouse making a snowman. And to go to the middle because there's several designs in here. There's these 3. Mouse with his stocking and cheese. Little angel mouse. And a little couple mice trying to hang their little jingle bell. And then there's a mouse sleeping in a little matchbox. Little mouse with her holly. A couple of mice sleeping in stockings. Pulling a sleigh. And decorating their tree. Dreaming of little pies in their beds. Little candle. Little nuts or pine cones. So you can see there's a lot of designs in this one. And the last 3 sitting by the fire. Here under the mistletoe getting kisses. And then a little one with presents. And then, oh, there's a couple more. Little broken bauble looks like, and ice skating. So, looks like these were some little storybooks back in the 80s. Little characters from there. So that book has a lot of cute stuff in it. And then this will date me too because this is from 1986. And this is Care Bears for Christmas. And I used to love the Care Bears when I was younger. And what was kind of funny is when my son was little, when he was probably 2 or 3, Care Bears were making a comeback, and he loved the Care Bears too, just like I did. So that was kind of neat. So there's some Care Bears decorating their tree. And this book has an alphabet in it that is peppermint stripe with the different Care Bears. So here's just some samples of different words they made using the alphabet letters. Peace, joy, Noel, love. And this one has kind of several too. There's several different ornaments that you can do, or little ones. Said those ornaments are shown actual size. And then again, here's just a couple of pictures of more of the alphabet letters. I think these are all the same words. And then some more ornaments. I like that one in the wreath. That's cute. Lucky bear, or good luck bear. And then they have a couple that they've made into stockings. Another ornament. So that one's cute, and if you're around my age, you probably remember watching Care Bears when you were little, so just kind of nostalgic. And then the last one I have for you today is probably, this one's really pretty. It's from 1996, and it's a Beatrix Potter Christmas. And it has these designs in it. Beatrix Potter Christmas. And I seen... someone had stitched this one, and it's kind of hard to see, but it's a little mama bunny. Someone had knocked on her door and left a basket of carrots outside of her door and kind of ding-dong ditched and left carrots for her. And I saw that one stitched up, and it is really beautiful. Like, this picture doesn't do it any justice at all. And this design here is, when I saw that stitched, I had to track this book down. You can sometimes find it on eBay, so you just have to put a search in and save it. But a lot of really cute little scenes for Christmas with the Beatrix Potter bunnies on there. All right, and that is all I have for you today. So I will be back tomorrow to share the Advent openings, and then I'll share progress on my stocking of where I end up making it to today. So I hope you have a good rest of the night and get lots of stitching in. Bye, everybody.